Q.I.T.C studios in Southwest Oklahoma. It's DJ Raven Cade with another Q.I.T.C studio exclusive. Hey, this is DJ Raven Cade for a Q.I.T.C studio exclusive interview I got right now on the telephone, Mr. Charlie Farley. Man, thanks very much for having the opportunity to talk with me today.
Hey, what's going on, buddy? I appreciate you bringing me on.
I remember seeing you last year at Cowboys. Actually, it was probably earlier this year. And I'm telling you, you put on a heck of a show. I love the album. I mean, I've listened to the album. I've DJ'd your music at different functions here in Southwest Oklahoma and abroad. And people are digging your music. And my favorite is that Get It Girl, especially with that banjo on the 808. That is like fantastic. But
well, I tell everybody, I'm like, look, I'm just they see me in person, they don't understand what kind of show I put on because, when you see me, even before I go on or after go on, I'm just a laid back, very chill guy. But once I hit the stage, it's like a transformation,
Oh, yeah.
I bring energy to the stage,
And that's what you're supposed to do. If you don't believe in you, who's going to believe in you, So you do a great job.
I just want people to be able to remember it,
Mm-hmm. And people will remember you for sure. If they might not remember the name right offhand, but they will remember, that guy that was so high energy, man, he was awesome. So
exactly. That's what it's all about, giving the fans something that they'll never forget, because at the end of the day, the fans is what it's all about.
Absolutely, because the fans, if it wasn't for the fans coming to the shows, why do we do what we do?
Exactly.
Well, Charlie, you got a new album out. Let's talk about that right quick. Kind of let the people know, just in case they haven't had an opportunity to check it out. Give me the rundown on the new album, the single, and things of that nature.
Okay, well, where I'm from, it was just released. It's the first single off of my new album. The new album will actually be out the first of next year.
Okay.
And we just released Where I'm From last week, and I'm getting a great response from it. And the title of the song kind of explains the song, period. I'm talking about where I'm from, what I did growing up, and what we do. And, for me as an artist, it's a transformation process because, as a person being younger, I'm getting older now. I say older, I'm still young, but when I was 20,
I get it. Mm-hmm.
When I was 20, my music was totally different than it is now. Mm-hmm. And it's not only a transformation as a person, but then it all comes over into my music, because I write about what I do every day of my life, because I write the songs that you hear. And so as an artist, it's a transformation process, because I went from track shows where it was just literally me, and I would go out with a computer and I would hit play and I would perform a show. So now I have a band there. Well, the guys in the band have become my brothers, and now I'm being able to work with all these amazing musicians rather than going out and getting a beat from somebody, which is more on the hip-hop side, which is what I kind of started out with. Being from the country, it was only natural that once I got a band, now we don't have to go out and buy these beats. We make everything in-house. We do our own thing,
Exactly.
And so all these guys, I have an amazing guitar player. I have, rhythm and lead.
Yes.
I have amazing drummer. All these guys come together, amazing DJ, and they're from all over the place. But they come together, and we come together. And so now, as an artist, I'm able to do what it is that I do. And so on my new album, you get to hear that. It's more in the country vein.
Yes.
But it's upbeat country. It's different. I like to call it alternative country.
Yes.
A lot of people can label it whatever they want. Yeah, I still call it Charlie Farley music at the end of the day.
It is
but
Charlie
if I'm
Farley
to
music.
Label it, right. But if I'm going to have to label it something, I would rather label it alternative country than anything else.
Yeah, and you know what, Charlie? There's just something about having musicians play. Even hip hop artists understand the value of having true musicians on their tracks and on their albums. I mean,
Right. Absolutely.
Take for instance Jay-Z. When he did that Unplugged not too long ago. With the bands and everything, that was totally awesome stuff right there. And
I agree.
Yeah, he totally opened the door on that, and and you gotta have some, and it just adds to the live show. I mean, you got track shows. I'm not knocking track shows either, because they do have their place, especially smaller venues.
Right.
It's a lot easier, trust me. But
well, absolutely, it's hard to pack 5 people.
oh
on
yeah,
stage
on a little
bit
bitty stage. But man, if you got the space, just have a full band. I mean, and then everybody's vibing and gelling, and the crowd definitely loves that response. I mean, I know I was a fan from day one. Once, especially on Concrete Dreams. That's one of my favorite tracks too.
Yeah.
Let me just get that out there. Concrete.
Well, I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, because I'm an entrepreneur. I have goals and ambitions, and it kind of speaks to those type of people. Follow your dreams. Don't give up. So.
Exactly. In that song, I think you're not the first person I've heard say, "Look, I love that song." And I think it's because within that song, you can call me a sinner, you can call me a saint, you can say I'm a winner, you can say that I ain't. And what I'm saying is, there's a lot of people that's not going to agree with what you're doing. There's a lot of people that's not going to like what you're doing. But at the end of the day, as long as you stay true to yourself and you believe in yourself and you go out and you do what it is that you do, even for whatever reason what you're doing is not successful, at least you stay true to yourself. And you gave it all that you had. And at the end of the day, when you get 50, 60 years, 70 years old, whatever it may be, and you're sitting on that front porch, you're not going to have any regrets because you gave it all that you had.
Yep, and you're going to be sipping some good old sweet iced tea doing it.
Right, or some Crown or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. So you know what? I appreciate you. Like I said, I did not want to take too much of your time, but I wanted people to get an idea of who Charlie Farley is as a man, as a father, as an artist, and you are who you are. You see what you get, and that is a very rare trait sometimes in this industry. But it's very welcomed in this industry because you need people to be who they are. And if they can make a profit off of that or make a career, make a future, make a life for themselves, then so be it. That's what it's
right. Well, and it's like you said, father, I'm a big, family's always been first with me throughout my career. And, I write a lot of songs that involve my family and my kids and everything else. Without my family, I wouldn't be where I am today.
That's right.
Just like the fans. Without the fans, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Exactly.
And so, and when you talk about Charlie Farley, whether it's as a person or as an artist, family's always first. The music, I love music. It's my life. But, if I'm on the road and I'm in the middle of wherever, in the middle of a blizzard and my son calls and something's wrong, you best believe I'm fixing to do the first, I'm hopping on a plane and I'm going to be home in a minute.
That's right.
So at the end of the day, family's always first,
Yes. And especially, in the faith and family, that it all ties together,
Absolutely.
brother. Absolutely. But you know what, Charlie? Hey, tell the fans one more time before we go how to get a hold of you. I know you're on the usual suspects, Facebook and all that. And then talk about, what's available out for people to purchase to help support your endeavors.
Right. Well, you can go to, I tell everybody go to my website, www.charliefarleylife.com. And then like you said, I'm all over social media. Facebook.com/Charlie Farley Music, Twitter.com/C Farley Music. Instagram is Charlie Farley Music. Snapchat is CF Music. I literally, anywhere music lives, I am there. YouTube, just search Charlie Farley. I'm all over the place. As far as being able to go out and buy an album, I have a couple albums that have been in Walmart or are in Walmart. Hog Heaven, which was my first release, and All I've Been Through. was my second release, and that the song Concrete Dreams was talking about is on All I've Been Through. Both of them are in Walmart stores pretty much everywhere. And then other than that, if you want to find, like I said, if anybody wants to talk to me personally, just hit me up on Facebook. I don't know how many messages I get per day from fans that are just like, hey, I love your music or whatever. And I respond to them, and then they respond back with, wow, I didn't actually think you would respond to me.
Right.
And I used to say why, but the common answer is, well, I go out and talk to these other artists and nobody responds to me. But I tell them, for me, as a person, I can't not respond to people that actually take time out of their day to tell me how much my music means to them, because, it's kind of like going through Walmart and you see somebody and you say, hey, if they don't respond, then you kind of like, well,
yeah,
you're a jerk.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
and for me, it's a respect thing. So I respect the fact that someone respects me enough to take time out of their busy schedule in order to message me. And so I always try to message everybody back individually. So if you'd like to talk to me, just go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/Charlie Farley Music. We have shows everywhere. The best place to keep up with them is on my website at charliefarleylive.com, though.
All right, then. Well, you know what, Charlie Farley, you will be definitely, and you are, in my opinion, a household name. You are keeping true to who you are as a person, family man, and artist, and I definitely appreciate what you've done and what you will do in the future. And I thank you very much for taking the time to talk to me. And now, my fan base will get to know your fan base, and it's just going to be a great situation. And hopefully I can see you on the road soon, because I'd like to get a chance to catch up.
Likewise. Thank you so much for, I appreciate the opportunity for you getting me on there. And, I look forward to meeting you again. I can't wait for the next time I get over your way and we can hang out.
All right then, buddy. But thank you very much. And that was Charlie Farley. Like he said, he is on the usual suspects, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. But the best place to get the tour information is charliefarleylife.com. All right, this is the DJ Raven Cade exclusive right here on my Facebook page, DJ Raven Cade, and I'm on the usual suspects, DJ Raven Cade, all across the board, whether it be Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Follow, and just to know that the future of interactive radio is with Q.I.T.C Studios, because we reinvent how you experience music, entertainment, and marketing strategy. Y'all have a great day.